What would you say to somebody here in New Orleans that has had a massive pothole on their street for years and has not been touched? What would be your message to them?
I would say help is on the way.
WDSU goes one-on-one with the Biden administration. Key players are in town for Essence Fest. WDSU reporter Aubrey Killian is live at the convention center. He spoke with the Secretary of Transportation for the country. Aubrey, I know you asked some tough questions, so walk us through your conversation.
Hey there, Sola. Yeah, first I want to start off with it's truly incredible to see this event back to life. You can see so many people behind me having a good time and really just getting into the spirit of everything, and really just so many people gathering out here. But again, a lot of lawmakers are also here as well. Today they spoke at several panels. I spoke one-on-one with the Secretary of Transportation, Pete Buttigieg. I asked him about roads right here in Southeast Louisiana. He said, quote, "Potholes are your constant mortal enemy." But he did say $5.9 billion is headed to Louisiana for infrastructure improvements, and it's going to be up to local leaders how and when that is spent. How would you describe the roads here in New Orleans from your time so far, just from looking at them?
So I've seen that there are a lot of challenges on the roads and streets here. And again, I think about it as a mayor who was confronted with tough conditions on our roads back in my Indiana hometown too. I know that they need work, and I know that they're getting investment. My hope is that we can be part of that support and part of that investment from the USDOT.
When specifically in Louisiana, gas prices, when could Louisiana see some sort of break? Timeline.
Yeah, well, look, if I could predict the day-to-day movements of oil markets, I'd be in a different socioeconomic bracket than I am. Here's what we know. The oil prices have already been volatile, and then Putin's invasion, an oil-producing country getting into a war, sent them even higher. There are measures the president's been able to take, releasing from the petroleum reserve, flexibility on things like ethanol, now calling for gas tax relief as well to take the edge off for consumers. But we know that in the long run, we've got to have an energy strategy as a country that does not have us dependent on the ups and downs of global oil markets. And that's exactly what we've been trying to do, building affordable alternatives, like making it easier and cheaper for Americans to have the option of going electric with their cars. Look, if there's one thing that we've learned with this Supreme Court, it is that no rights or freedoms are safe. Even rights and freedoms that Americans have counted on for half a century, like a woman's right to choose, that right was just taken away. And I don't think for 1 second that they're going to stop there. So as somebody who has, thinks a lot about this, my family, my spouse and my children exist by the grace of a single vote on the Supreme Court. It's troubling to think what they might do next.